Hanks represents Fremont County. The election clerk there, who's a Republican, says he has an open invitation to Representative Hanks to come see how secure their elections are. Marshall Zellinger wanted to know why Hanks hasn't taken him up on the offer.
Inside the Fremont County admin building is the clerk and recorder's office, where Republican clerk Justin Grantham runs elections.
You should hear it from me or the staff in the office that are doing the work, that know what's right and what's wrong.
He's the Republican clerk who invited Fremont County resident and Republican State Representative Ron Hanks to visit his elections office twice.
Probably a little March or so, I did a formal invitation to him by letter, requesting that he come down and he'd be part of the logic and accuracy test.
The logic and accuracy test is basically where a Democrat and a Republican fill out 25 ballots and run them through the election equipment to check the accuracy of how they voted those 25 ballots.
Those judges that have to count only 25 ballots, they still mess up versus the machine.
They screw up and the machine gets it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's that letter Grantham wrote, where he called it disheartening that Hanks has not made time to visit the elections office, and said the misinformation being spread has led to multiple threats on clerks, including Grantham. Hanks today provided me a copy of the email he sent back, saying the election issues he's pursuing reside outside of Fremont County, and that it is disingenuous to indicate threats of violence are the result of seeking an election audit, which, by the way, Colorado conducts election audits each year before the results are certified.
You need to go to your trusted source, which is your clerk and recorder. You may not like the answer, but they're going to tell you the truth.
As head of the Colorado County Clerks Association, Matt Crane, a former Republican Arapahoe County clerk, has to fight misinformation and disinformation about elections from his own party.
If you're going to somebody who's telling you that our voter registration system has never been tested, you're going to the wrong person, because it's not true. If you're going to somebody and they tell you that there's a crack in our voting system, you're going to the wrong person. Again, you have to wonder about the motivation for it. Are they chasing votes? Is it a grift? What is it?
Not often you do a story with the Kraken. That logic and accuracy test sounds really interesting, and actually I'd like to see it happen in person the next time I can. That's where you can write on 25 ballots, erase, mess with them, and see how the machine reads them. And as Grantham said, the machines are more accurate than the person counting them after the fact. And that's something that Grantham, Kyle, has invited Hanks to do himself.
Would you go along if you had the chance?
I would love to.
All right, Marshall Zellinger, thank you.